Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would thank you for coming out this evening to witness Keith Ketterer's World Masters Best Hour Performance attempt. KK is attempting to traverse exactly more than 44.5488 kilometers in an hour.
The hour record is the holy grail. It's a record that's been being kept track of since the turn of the century. It's over 100 years old. They've been riding that test for years and years and years. And it usually comes towards the end of an athlete's career. A lot of the big pro guys will go, I'm going to try for an hour record. And it's a really difficult ride to do because you are on the track for 1 hour and you're going as far as you can go in 1 hour.
Keith has now completed a little bit less than a mile. He's looking to complete nearly 28 miles in the hour.
Right now I'm training for the UCI Masters World Hour record. I want to break the 55 to 59 record. It's currently sitting at 44.5, and I think I can break that. So we're working really hard to try to break that record.
29 laps in. The record that KK is attempting to break was set in 2002 in Manchester, Great Britain by Stephen Lehman of the USA.
My name is Keith Ketterer. I work inside sales at Giant Bicycles, and I've been here 11 years. Jonas, good morning, it's KK. I spend my days answering calls with dealers, selling bicycles, selling gear, helping them out get things that they need. It's just all about sales all day long. We're just selling bicycles and moving product and getting stuff out the door for consumers. Pressure's on, absolutely. Thanks, Randy. Have a great day.
He's currently doing 19-second laps. 19-second laps. 76 laps in.
It's funny, I started out playing hockey. I grew up in Detroit, hockey town. I went to hockey camp. I played hockey on different teams, and I wasn't good enough. So what happened was I would be out training on my bicycle. I loved riding the bike, and one day I happened upon a bunch of guys out training, and they happened to be a real club, the Wolverine Sports System. And you know, I'm this Fred, hairy legs, riding along, and they can't drop me. It was kind of an interesting day. And I'm like, God, what are you guys doing? What's going on? What are you guys doing? And a guy happened to be a coach and rode up to me and goes, hey, you're pretty good. So as soon as I got involved in racing, it was hooked. I was so hooked, it was ridiculous.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last time we'll see double digits. We're heading into triple digit territory. Next lap, it'll be the 100 laps.
I think it was 89. I got an offer to ride for an expert development team that happened to be Diamondback. I went to Worlds that year in Durango, and the head of marketing for Diamondback came to me and said, hey, we'd like to move you up into the big team. So that following year, I was on the big team. I came from a development program to the Diamondback squad. So I raced until 1993 with the squad, and the manager we had at the time wanted to retire, and they needed a new manager. Well, I was the oldest guy on the team, and it was like, I think you should retire and run the team. So, and I wanted to do that anyways. It was something I was thinking about doing later in my career. And then when I left the team in 99, I just wanted to go back to race. The Amgen Breakaway from Cancer team going into 2012, there are several former pros that ride on the team. We love to race, and everybody races, so we do the local crits, we do stage races, we go to nationals, we go to worlds.
About a minute from now, KK will be 2/3 of the way through the hour, 40 minutes.
I had a teammate named Dan Vogt, a superstar on the track. He lent me a bike, a spare bike.
Notice I'm wearing my old man specs, because I can't see without them. I'll put the wrong gear on for sure.
I think it's 2004 or 5, somewhere in there. They just built the new facility down at the Home Depot Center. I go down there for the public interval session. Every time I go down, I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Imagine riding on a piece of wood that's super smooth on tires that are really small and pumped up really hard. You can go so fast. It's amazing to be able to go 30, 32, 35, 40 miles an hour on a track and just amazing. People frequently ask me why I would do an hour record, why I continue to train at the level I do, why don't I retire, why don't I quit, why do you continue to do all this stuff? I got to have a target. I got to have a reason, and for me, every day above ground is a really good day.
Gross number of laps completed in less than 48 minutes, 144 laps. 12 minutes remaining. 12 minutes remaining.
I don't drink, I don't chase women, I don't play poker, I don't hunt, I don't fish, I don't bowl. What else am I gonna do? For the last 15 weeks, it's not just the track, it's weight training, it's stretching, it's road rides, it's chiropractic visits, it's everything you need to do, because at my age, it's not like I don't have some, problems. I've got a little issues with my back, I've got some arthritis over here.
157 laps in, less than 8 minutes to go as KK looks to shatter the World Masters best hour performance for 55 to 59.
I'm as ready as I'm going to be. There's always a risk that you may not break a record.
180 laps would be 45 kilometers per hour even. He's currently going slightly faster than that.
You can go out and crush it, you can barely break it, and you can come up short. That's just the reality of it all. So you ride and you ride and you ride and you ride, and you don't really know whether you broke the record until the last minute. You can be at 59 minutes and fall apart and not get there.
177 laps. The record's just outside 178. Less than a minute to go, less than a minute to go.
So you have to stay focused the whole time. A lot of people ask me, isn't it boring? What are you doing? You're just making left turns, round and round in a circle. Every single turn I'm focused on trying to dive under the black line above the sponges so it's legal, and just shorten the distance and focus and focus and focus.
He's broken the record, ladies and gentlemen, but he's going for more. 179. 20 seconds remaining.
It's only an hour. It's not like I have to do that all my life. It's just 1 hour.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the hour. He's got to complete the lap for the time and the distance, ladies and gentlemen. Cheer him all the way on. Cheer him all the way on. All the way. The new World Masters best hour performance for men's 55 to 59, Keith Ketterer!
45.018.
You know what the time was?
No.
45.018.
Everybody can come
That
down.
was official. How about that?
Thank you. Glad I got it done. That's important, really important. Shooting for 45.5, but 45 will be fine. It'll be just fine.
What's next?
A break. No more driving to the track for a couple of days.